What's up, everybody? My name is Jared Tawari, and I know that I'm brown, but if I bomb this set, don't tell the FBI. I just moved here from the greatest state in the country, Missouri, and doing stand-up there fucking sucks. It is, as you would expect. It is honestly so nice to be somewhere where the audience has blue-haired they-thems, and not just retired cops on dates with girls that could be their daughter. One time, I actually said ACAB during a set, and I genuinely saw my life flash before my eyes. I only saved it by saying that I meant all cops are besties. But the only thing worse than doing stand-up in Missouri is dating in Missouri. The last guy I dated there was Catholic, which, first of all, I will never do again. And second, he gave me Catholic trauma because he Holy Ghosted me. But I was only reminded of how bad dating in Missouri was because I recently had a moment of weakness and re-downloaded Hinge because I decided I need a Colorado cowboy. But what I didn't realize is that when you delete Hinge, it doesn't automatically deactivate your profile, which I'm sure has never caused any problems. And so anyways, I opened Hinge to find 143 likes left over from Missouri. And so I was going through them like racist, short, annoying, and then just realized I was describing myself. And long story short, I did not match back with a single one, which is probably why I'm the single one. But the only place I think I've actually enjoyed dating is in Europe when I studied abroad in Spain. Which is crazy because I actually hate Europeans. Mostly just the British because, you know. But Europeans are so fucking weird because, for whatever reason, they colonized half of the world and still can't tell their former subjects apart. Like, I got asked if I was Israeli multiple times, which, to be fair, I can't even be that mad at because I've had a lot of Jew in me. But right before I left for abroad, I hooked up with this one Jewish guy named David, of course. And after he finished, and note that I said he and not we, he cleaned up with his bar mitzvah towel. Like it was embroidered with David's bar mitzvah, February 22nd, 2014. I'm sure his 13-year-old self would be so proud to know that's what his merch is being used for. But after living in Spain for 6 months, the list of guys I've hooked up with no longer reads like a synagogue sign-in sheet. Mostly because there's not a lot of Jews in Europe because of, you know. But after running through about half of NATO, I don't know how I never got with the Spanish guy. My favorite guy I hooked up with was from Switzerland, actually, and he was a walking stereotype. He gave me chocolate mid-makeout, and then cut open a certain wrapper with a Swiss Army knife. But then he ended up breaking Switzerland's neutrality promise not to enter other countries and came into America. I did get appendicitis in Madrid though, and had to get my appendix taken out. So I guess on a technicality, I did have a Spanish guy's hands inside me at some point. It was definitely my least favorite way I got my guts rearranged abroad. But I guess you could also say abroad literally changed me. But after getting the surgery, my European friends wouldn't stop giving me shit and asking me what it was like to have free healthcare for once. There was nobody that bullied me more for being American than my French roommate. She was super annoying about it, but I can't even be mad at her because she's French. And anytime she would shit on America, I would just remind her who saved her ass during World War II. And in response, she would always be like, oui, oui. You Americans stormed Normandy, just like you stormed the Capitol. I couldn't beat that one, so I fucked her brother. He had a great baguette. Jesus!